Hey y'all, I want to make a quick video today talking about my first memories of music in life, which happened to be on vinyl because my parents had a pretty good record collection back in the day. The first one I want to talk about, this is the first one I ever remember seeing and noticing, which it was on the floor in my parents' bedroom. They didn't have a nice shelf to put their records on. They just leaned them against the wall, I think. But that would be the immortal classic Allman Brothers Live at the Fillmore. This actually belonged to my mom. She purchased it. She was an early lover of the Allman Brothers. She actually went to see them at Piedmont Park in Atlanta. They used to do free concerts when they first moved up from Florida up to Macon and started playing around the Southeast, all around the Southeast. She also got to see him at the 1970 Atlanta Pop Festival, which I really envy that. Wish I could have seen them back in their glory days. But yeah, I really remember staring at this cover when I was a kid. And it's a great cover and probably the greatest live album of all time. So that's really my first memory of seeing a record. The next one, this also belonged to my mom, and I think it's the greatest selling album of all time. It's the Eagles' greatest hits from 71 to 75. And I actually remember putting this on a record player probably around 1976 or 77, somewhere around there. I would have been 4 or 5 years old. And I actually started singing along with some of the songs. I think my favorite one on here was the last track, Best of My Love, but it's full of great laid back country rock tunes. Take It Easy, Witchy Woman, Lion Eyes, Already Gone, Desperado, One of These Nights, Tequila Sunrise, Take It to the Limit, Peaceful Easy Feeling, and Best of My Love. Yeah, this one holds a special place in my heart, just like all these that I'm going to show. The next one would be the Beatles Revolver. That was a pretty neat one to stare at as a child to kind of grab my attention. And my mom really loved the Beatles. And this is probably actually to this day my favorite Beatles album. Starts off with Taxman, Eleanor Rigby, Love You Too, Here, There, and Everywhere. Yellow Submarine, that was a good one to sing along with as a child. She Said, I still love that song. Good Day, Sunshine, For No One, I Want to Tell You, Got to Get You Into My Life, and Tomorrow Never Knows. And this is actually my mom's original copy that she bought in 1966, I guess. You see it's got some duct tape. It's got her name up there in faint writing right there on John Lennon. Yeah, this is one of the best. This is the US edition. Since then, I've bought a mono remaster of the UK edition, which has 2 extra songs. Sounds great, by the way. All right, next one is the first album that was purchased for me by my parents, and that would be Sesame Street, the hit songs of Sesame Street. This one was made right around 1975. I would have been about 3 years old, and I really enjoyed this one as a child. I love watching Sesame Street. Let's see, what Rubber Ducky, that's a good one on here. Somebody Come and Play, and Sing a Song. But yeah, that's the first record that belonged to me. All right, the next one, these are a couple of my dad's. I could not find, I looked up and down in my house. I know I have the original copy, but I couldn't find it. And This is one of my dad's, was one of my dad's, or probably still is one of his favorites. That's Grand Funk, Closer to Home. And I actually remember this one kind of creeping me out as a kid because it's got this graphic on here, but the eyeballs are pictures of their actual eyes. I guess pasted in to the black and white photos. But yeah, I remember really checking this one out as a kid. And I didn't really appreciate the music till later in life. I love the title track, Closer to Home, I'm Your Captain, Closer to Home medley. That's really a great song. There were a couple other good ones on here, but that is a stone cold classic. All right, and these next two, I was just going to do 5, but these kind of go together. This also was purchased by my father and given. My parents gave me their records. I think their record player called it quits around 1985 or 86, sometime around then. And they kind of got into cassettes and CDs, and they gave me all their records, which I think I still have all of them to this day. And these are his 2 original copies of Willie Nelson's Red-Headed Stranger and Stardust. Red-Headed Stranger is great country concept album. And let's see, it's got Time of the Preacher, I Couldn't Believe It Was True, the medley of Blue Rock, Montana and Red-Headed Stranger, and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, his big hit off of this. And man, when I hear this music, it just takes me right back to the late 70s as a kid. And then Stardust, it's got all the old standard classics that he did covers of, like Stardust, Georgia on My Mind, Blue Skies, All of Me, Unchained Melody, September Song, On the Sunny Side of the Street, Moonlight in Vermont, Don't Get Around Much Anymore, and Someone to Watch Over Me. It's just a great album. And there's the back. Here's a fun fact about this. The singer-songwriter Guy Clark, that was around Nashville at the time, his wife was an artist. Her name was, or is, Susanna Clark, and she painted this cover. So you can see her signature somewhere. Oh yeah, it's down here on the bottom left corner. Susanna Clark. Don't know if you can see that, but I love this album to this day. And it also brings back lots of good memories. So that's going to be it for today. Just wanted to do that short video. Since I'm just starting out at this, I wanted to show you some of the music that I started on as a kid and was influenced by. Thank you very much. See you next time.